Hello, everyone. Named Jalisa JJ Muti Social Reviews, everybody. And I want to give you my Vampire Diaries Season 7, Episode 18 review, one way or another. And this episode just really dealt with the issues of the repercussions of Damon going asleep for 3 years in a coffin. And last episode, we had the repercussions of him and his brother Stefan. This episode, we're dealing with the fact with Lark. And next episode, we're probably going to deal with him and his relationship with Bonnie. Here's the thing. We find out why Bonnie's in a mental institution. She's been basically in hiding since the beginning of 3 years ago. Since Damon went in the coffin, she's been hiding because the Armory wants her. Why do they want her? Well, Bonnie finds out by a woman who is also in that mental facility, who's related to Alex from the Armory and who is actually a sister to her. And this girl is plain damn crazy. So Bonnie needs information from this girl. Why is the Armory after her? And it turns out that the Armory has like a vault in their location. It's a big vault in their basement, and only a Bennett witch can open it. And she's the last of the Bennett witch line because her mother had turned into a vampire, her grandson dead, and Bonnie's the last of the Bennett witches. So if she dies, her bloodline dies, and Bonnie's the only one that can activate it. So during those 3 years, how does she stay hidden? Well, Enzo, who's been in a relationship with Bonnie for 3 years, has been giving her Dorena Cruz's blood pills, and now Bonnie is slowly dying. And Enzo has kidnapped Reina Cruz and trying to find a cure for Bonnie, and he swore to Bonnie that you ain't gonna die. And here's the thing, I really like Bonnie and Enzo's relationship. I mean, if you look at it, when Damon left Bonnie 3 years ago, and when he left everybody, it created a rift. And where everybody's at, Matt was hating vampires in Mystic Falls. He was moving on with his life. Stefan was with Valerie. Alark was with Caroline, raising the children. Bonnie had no one. Damon basically left her, and she has hardly any of her friends anymore. I mean, she could go to Caroline there and there, but if you're being hunted down by the Armory, you don't got hardly any contact. And for 3 years, her and Enzo became good friends and confidants and now they're lovers. So I enjoyed the relationship. I really think, and I really like Enzo's character, and I do not like the fact that everyone's like, "Oh, Damon and Bonnie together." No, come on, we don't need another couple to get together. I mean, freaking Alarg and Caroline are together. Isn't that enough can we just have one relationship where no one just sleeps with each other? I think besides that is Bonnie with Tyler and Bonnie with freaking Matt. I mean, people complain about Lena sleeping with everybody, but Caroline's taking the cake too now. But I just hope they don't force Damon and Bonnie down our throats. And I really like how Bonnie and Enzo's relationship is going. It finally feels like Enzo knows where he's belong. He's loyal to Bonnie Bennett, and Bonnie Bennett's loyal to him, and that doesn't look like it's going to change anytime soon. So I really hope that sticks throughout. And Enzo's no longer part of the Army. We find out in this episode. Also, this episode deals with the fact of Damon, his repercussions with Alark, and him and Alark's both missing Damon and happy that he was gone, because as Alark says, I don't want to go back to the way things were because I have 2 children now. I have a great girl, which is Caroline. I mean, he didn't have all that. With Damon, he will be stuck into his madness and all this stuff. So is he pissed off that Damon didn't say goodbye to him? Yes. But he's also how should I say, he's also not feeling bad that Damon went into a coffin because it made his life a whole much easier, and Alark doesn't want to go back to that. And so now Damon's going to have to go back to Bonnie and see if he could get her forgiveness and see if he could get her back in a way as friendship. Because him and Alark's friendship, it's still there, they're friends, but Alark doesn't want to be a part of Damon's life. It's official. And Stefan is angry with Damon, but he will always be a part of his life. And another thing, this episode dealt with the vampire that's in Stefan's body, which is Ambrose. Damon's and Alark are trying to hunt him down before he kills Stefan. And at the end of the day, Stefan's back in his original body, and Ambrose the vampire is probably in the human that Stefan was in, but we don't get an explanation of what happened to him fully. Also, Valerie and Stefan break up because at the end, Valerie left the Vampire Diaries, so she's officially gone. And this will be the first time in a long time that it will be a very rare case for any characters in the Vampire Diaries to leave and not die. I mean, the only one that didn't die was Bonnie Bennett's cousin, who was helping capture him back in season 2. That's the only time we get to see characters that come back or leave and die, because this is the only time when the characters they leave, and then most characters in Vampire Diaries just leave by dying. This is the one time where it's by choice, and Valerie leaves Stefan because she knows that he's still in love with Caroline, and you'll never feel the same way I feel about for me as I feel for you. So that's the reason why Valerie breaks up with Stefan, and Stefan accepts that, and he knows it's the right thing. And in another life, probably if they were all human, they could have been each other's true love. But Valerie risked everything for Stefan, and she's happy. She's hoped that he finds happiness. So Valerie's a good, cool character in that sense, and it's sad to see her go, but we never know when she's gonna pop up again. Also, what with now Stefan and Caroline and Alaric. Now that Stefan's back, what will he do? Will he go with Caroline right now? I know Bonnie and Damon and Enzo are going to try to save Bonnie's life right now. Matt's still hating on Stefan for unknown reasons till now, probably for the death of his girlfriend and who knows what else. But yeah, this is going to be very interesting to where all these characters come from. And I really do like where it's going, Vampire Diaries. It was a solid episode of Vampire Diaries. Season 7, episode 18, one way or another, was a pretty dang solid episode of Vampire Diaries, and I cannot wait for next week's episode. So, right, everyone, my name's Lee, signing off from everyone. You have a good day, everybody. Bye.